Hello, everyone.
And welcome to Sunday.
Yes, welcome to What's Sold Sunday for the week of the 9th through the 15th of August. I cannot freaking believe that we are already halfway into August, right before filming. That's how I feel. Right before filming,
gosh.
Ryan and I were just talking about all of the things we have to get done before August is through. And it's very overwhelming. I am about to pull my hair out. I am so stressed. I just feel like August is one of those very, very heavily transitional months.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. I feel like there's June, which transitions you into summer, and there's a lot going on. And then August transitions you into fall and out of summer, and there's just so much.
Just a lot.
So much going on. Speaking of that, coming up this next week, we are finally done with our Haulapalooza. Though, of course, Bins hauls are not going anywhere on this channel.
No.
But the Bins haul this next week is going to look a little different. So this week on Tuesday is going to be a Bins haul, and it is going to be just me. Now, Ryan is not back at school yet, but you're doing a lot of classroom setup.
I was just going to talk about that. So I will have a little Bins haul of just moi. I found some really good stuff. I just don't have a whole lot of time to show anything
This week.
Because I have to get my classroom set up. Speaking of classrooms, I do have an Amazon wish list. I don't have a Target one, I'm sorry. I've had a couple people ask. I do not. I only use Amazon because it's cheaper. It will be linked in the description if you would like to be...
If you want to lend a crayon or pencil.
Quite literally. If you would like to be ever so kind, and this is not a requirement,
No.
Don't ever feel pressured to donate, but it does mean a lot.
Yeah.
Especially, things are expensive, budgets have gotten smaller, and I just really can't afford to buy a bunch of stuff out of my own pocket. If you would like to donate and to support a wonderful little K5 art classroom, that'll be in the description. Thank you.
But you also can't afford to have any spare time either.
No.
You have been in the classroom, cleaning up, setting up, lots of different stuff.
Yeah.
So that is why I'm going to be hauling alone this week. So we did go together last week. We do both have we could have kept the Haulapalooza going, basically, but we're just going to split it up. So mine's this Tuesday, and Ryan's will be next Tuesday, which I might sit in on his. He's not going to have time to sit in on mine, but I'll probably
the things I got.
I'll probably be in yours. Also coming up this week, the thing that we do need to designate Ryan's little teeny weeny bit of free time to is the trend report.
I'm actually so excited.
We've been hyping it up, and it is still on track to be coming out this Thursday. So I have been starting to write it this weekend, and the trends are looking fun and interesting as fall always is. So on Thursday, we're going to talk about the trends to look for fall and winter of 2025 into 2026.
That's crazy. You know what? Honestly, though, I'm put the kibosh on this year. Send her down the line.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this nonsense to be over.
And then coming up next week will be Ryan's, and then that Thursday, a week from this Thursday, is going to be the R&D for the trends. So we're going to go to Mall of America, I think next Tuesday, and film all the trends at Free People, Madewell, Nordstrom, all the fun stores, and show you guys that this stuff is happening in reality. We're not just reading
We're not just making
fake information on the internet. So, anyways, we're gonna kind of keep it short, sweet, and to the point for this week. It was actually quite a good sales week, I feel like, for eBay and Poshmark for me.
I was in my classroom. I have had no time to do much of anything in terms of the reselling, but we went to the bins Monday of last week, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, classroom, prep, get things ready, and it's the same thing this week. So my sales reflect that. It wasn't bad. I had 2 little eBay sales. I didn't have any Depop. I had a few Poshmark sales. It's just we are getting back.
The transition.
Into that time of the year, man.
Yeah. So I had 6 on eBay, so since you had 2, if you would like to begin,
yes,
you may.
My first on eBay was a very good little sale. I thought this would sell on Depop, to be completely honest. It was this Y2K cachet cream floral lace coquette button up. This was very romantic. It kind of gave pirate, honestly. It gave Muppets pirate, which I really do love.
Core.
The 2 things that I love the most in this entire world are the Muppets.
Hashtag Muppet Core.
And Muppet Pirates.
Hashtag Pirate Core. Hashtag ARG.
Hashtag Jim Henson. At Jim Henson. This looks like a bread knot.
Looks like a pretzel.
Anyway, sold for $35. This was a Bins find. This was a good little Bins find. These are the girlies are wearing them now under t-shirts.
Or it could be for Renfest.
Renfest started in Minnesota.
Yes.
I love the Renfest. Huzzah!
Says a guy who's never been there.
Huzzah for the tipper. I think it's funny. Okay, and then next and last on eBay for the week was this Desigual Lag and Look blue patchwork tie waist skirt. These always do good. They don't sell for a ton. $20. But like, you know, it's 4 pictures. And it's a bolt of fabric with a drawstring in it.
And it costs you like nothing.
Easy.
My first on eBay was this Evereve Frankie Argyle pattern puff sleeve sweater. This was a really, really cute one. I'm kind of surprised it took as long as it did. I did find this like last fall, winter time, and I definitely would have thought it would have sold then. But the lady that bought this was like super sweet. She actually left me a really, really sweet like review on eBay too, which was great.
Right.
She got this for $34 and she did pay shipping, and this did sell through promotion. Then I sold a Jellycat. So I sold this Jellycat named Chestnut.
Chestnuts.
Chestnut human plush doll, because I'm pretty sure it was a person. I didn't honestly know they were people, but also there's a lot of Jellycats that I didn't know existed, like a diamond ring and a can of sardines.
The sardines are really cute.
If you have or find the vampire frog Jellycat,
What's his name?
please sell it to me. I almost feel like it's Frank, but I feel like that's also wrong. It's a very just like generic
His name's
person.
Bill.
It's not Bill.
The Frog. We
But
went
I
Jellycat
want
hunting
Frank.
with my sister recently.
If his name's Frank. Anyways, this sold for $46, which is my full asking price. I will say it took a minute, but that's still a crazy good sales price.
For a stuffed animal?
For a small stuffed animal. They retail for I think like $35, but of course they do retire like my vampire frog.
Yes.
And then they're very hard to find.
Yes, they do.
Then I sold these Bottega Veneta terry cloth green slides. This was a really good sale, but I'm going to put an asterisk because literally 5 minutes ago, this person marked it as not delivered. And so now I'm in like a case, and that's just so much fun. These sold for $398, which is my full asking price. I hope I'm not being shablammed. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I assume so because they say delivered. Like the tracking says delivered. I bought tracking through eBay, so I don't understand how I could have anything dinged against me, but we'll find out. So I assume these will go through, and those did not sell through promotion. So that is fantastic. Those were super cute. Kelly Green has been in for like 4 or 5 years at this point, and it still definitely is. Then I sold this J. Crew perforated black leather belt. Sold for $29.75. I love selling J. Crew belts. Probably like my favorite belt brand to sell. Then I sold this Rag & Bone pair of Pierce cashmere ribbed pull-on jogger pants. I think these were actually a bins find, and they sold for $125 internationally. This person offered me, I think like $95, and I had them priced at $200. So I was like, it's a little low, but I will say they are Rag & Bone, so they're gonna be trickier to sell. I countered the $125, and they just took it, which I thought was great. Like, I'm
cashmere pants.
Totally willing to, yeah, I mean, these retailed for like $450, $495 or something.
It's a lot of dollars.
So that's fantastic, and that was also through promotion. And my last eBay sale for the week was a bolo. It is called Turnbull and Asser, and this was the English linen weekend fit Hain button shirt. This was really cute. I had it listed on Posh for a while before I cross-posted it. I think it had 1 or 2 likes on Posh. I cross-posted this, and it sold within 24 hours on eBay. So if you find this brand listed on eBay, they specialize in mainly boxers. And one time I found a pair of boxers.
Oh, yeah!
And I wear them as pajama shorts. Their boxers are like $200 for one set of boxers. Is boxers a set? Yes, I guess. One pair of boxer. One boxer. I don't know. But really I kept them as pajama pants, and they're nice.
They are quite cute.
Hey, Kelly. So my eBay gross for this week was $702.75.
$55.
And my eBay net was $597.34.
Mine was $46.75.
So we will move on to Posh because Ryan said he had no Depop. So
Depop did not Depop off.
No.
This week.
Again, this was the week of the 9th through the 15th. On the 9th, I had 4.
I had 1.
My first sale on the 9th was this pair of Tory Burch Runway Red Leather Mary Jane Ballet Flats. These sold for $150, and I get $120. About a year ago, I found a bunch of these, not together, but just like randomly arbitraging. I think that's maybe when they came out, and you know, like the bloggers buy them. They take the one picture, and then they consign them or something. So
immediately.
I was like running into quite a lot. Kind of like I am with the Pistola Bowies right now. I just feel like it's like a trendy thing that's like people just
kind of cycle through, you know?
And they were doing really good when I was finding them then, like selling within a few days for like 200 plus. They've chilled off a little, but they're still a really, really good style. I would still pay up for this style. You will notice, and I now notice, now that I've started some research, there are quite a few trends in my sales this week, like a lot. Like almost if you watch the trend report on Thursday
you'll be like,
and you go back to this, all the math will start mathing.
Yeah, you'll
and
be
the
like that little
getting
Spanish lady in that
answers.
meme where all the math equations are flying around. That's fun.
My next sale was this Tom Ford polka dot silk printed men's tie. Tom Ford ties are one of the best to find. $127 this sold for a tie.
Dang.
For a polka dot tie. And I get $101.60.
That's pretty good.
And that probably cost me a dime.
Love.
That's
I
wild.
love bougie ties.
Next up, Shania popped into my closet, and Shania bought a really pretty, beautiful cardigan. So she got the Outback Trading Co. Tribal Western Knit Cardigan Duster Coat.
So cute.
This sold to her for $50. I get 40. These retail for, it was like 100 to 130, somewhere in there.
That's not like
She left a really loving of the sweater love note. She is obsessed with it, and she's gonna wear it all fall, she said. So I'm so happy about that. This was super cute, and this brand, I would say, is a bolo, especially more substantial pieces like this. I think they can be sold or are sold at Boot Barn, but the thing is, Boot Barn sells some good brands. Like Old
Yes, they
Gringo is sold at Boot Barn.
It's
Fry
they
is
have
sold
some
there.
expensive ones.
Yeah, like obviously some stuff is
the Boot Barn.
but some of the stuff is good. So thank you, Shania. That was such a cute sweater.
Yeah.
Then I sold this pair of John Barbados Bowery black slim straight jeans. These sold for $35. I get $28. I kind of knew they'd just be like an easy, decent, like a bread and butter, basically. I didn't expect a ton, even though John Barbados is expensive, but I knew they'd sell fast. And that's it for my 9th.
My one and only on the 9th went to Lissa. She got a really cute little bundle. Free People Black Galloon Racerback Bralette. I pedal these to the folks.
You pedal them to Lissa.
I love them. I love picking them up. They weigh nothing in the bins, and they're like, I think 38 or 40 bucks still new.
They're too much.
For a couple pieces of lace, some elastic, and a couple of triangle pads, $200. So she got that and this really fun Urban Outfitters and Ladakh. Ladakh. I've never heard of this Urban Outfitters brand, but the tag said Urban Outfitters and
Ladakh.
Sure.
I assume.
Really fun blue faux fur coat. This was like bringing me back to my Tumblr era.
Yeah.
When those like really poofy, fun, like faux fur coats.
Like party girl coats.
Oh my god, they were party girl coats. They were a club classic. And she got this bundle for $35. I make $28. Thank you, Lissa.
On the 10th, I had 4 again.
I didn't have any.
And my first was this Madewell Slow Down Studio women printed scarf. Women and women first.
I will grab your hand.
Women printed scarf.
And I will jump into traffic and I will not let go.
So this sold for $25 and I get 20.
Work.
Yeah, great for a scarf. I've had that for a really long time, but it also was like quite popular when I looked it up. So I don't know. Maybe I overpriced it. Whatever.
Oh,
and then another Madewell. Madewell Raspberry Cotton Shirred Tiered midi dress. This sold for $35 and I get $28. That was actually doing quite well too. I think if you just price Madewell correctly.
If you price it well,
they
will make the sale.
Yes. And if you have newer stuff, it'll do well. And I sold this J. Crew 2024 pair of 11 whale corduroy retro ski printed pants. I believe that was like the fabric maker because J. Crew loves to do all kinds of like cotton makers and corduroy makers and wool makers.
Fabric.
Sold for $30. I get 24. Those were a men's pair of pants. Then I sold a bundle of this Quince Mongolian cashmere V-neck sweater and another J. Crew belt. But this was a beige leather square buckle belt. Together these sold for $60 and I get $48. On the 11th, I had 5.
I didn't have any.
My first sale on the 11th was this pair of Free People Ride Out barrel leg wide jeans. These sold for $85 and I get $68. So barrel continue.
That's a lot of dollars.
The barrel keeps rolling because the barrel leg jeans are still absolutely in. I will say I did pay up for these. I paid $25 to $30, but they also sold the day I listed them.
Yeah.
So
that's not bad.
Easy decision. Then Sally popped into my closet, and Sally has made a appearance for quite a few weeks in a row, I feel like. So thank you very much to Sally.
She is reinventing her wardrobe.
Yes. Sally got this Evereve Allison Joy lace trim intimate tank. Free People, Good Luck, gray mid-rise barrel jeans. More barrel, Free People. And Sundance Boho cotton puff sleeve blouse. Together she got all these for $100 and I get $80. The Free People's, of course, we're doing very, very well once again. And again, I had paid up like $25 to $30. That's kind of like about what I'm willing to pay for Free
Yeah.
People Barrel pants or jeans.
Yep.
But of course less. I mean, I would do less.
I love a bin's fine.
Yeah. Then I sold this Anthropologie Molly Hatch Rare Typewriter mug. This sold for $25. I get 20. I have had this in my death pile, as I say, for
Years.
3 years. Oops.
Oopsie daisies.
It sold like the day after I listed it, so oops, pie in my face. Then I sold, a big trend obviously this week, this pair of Free People Moxie pull-on patched barrel leg jeans. These ones sold for $83, and
barrels,
I get
man.
$66.40. Now say it with me, class. I probably paid between $25 and $30 for them, and it was well worth it, obviously.
Yes.
Then Helen popped into my closet, and Helen made a purchase of a very, very cute Free People as well. The Free People Rare Nala Color Block Animal Sweater Hoodie.
Oh, this was cute.
This was that Free People hoodie
But,
sweater
retail?
that retailed for like $298 or $328 or something crazy. Crazy. So she got this for $75. I get
I don't know about
$60, and she also left a really, really sweet love note, and she appreciated my bat.
My bad.
My bat on my polymailers. My polymailers
that?
have bats all over them. On the 12th, I had 5.
I had 6.
Why don't you go?
Finally. Oh my
Why don't
gosh.
you go?
Okay, so first from the 12th. I love these. I picked one up at the bins a couple weeks ago, and I'm excited to list it if I ever get the time to do so. Vintage 70s Oaxaca red floral embroidered dress. This one sold for $48. I make $35.12. The vintage ones always do really good. For me, in particular. Next, full price sale, Aritzia TNA black cargo shorts, medium, new with tags. Can you tell that I was really a hand on my rope titling the...
Yeah,
There you go.
Usually I don't feel like either of us put the condition
There
in
you
the
go.
title, but
These, like one of the only Aritzias I've been able to sell recently.
yeah.
You know, which is interesting. $39, I make $31.20. And then Miss Allison popped into her closet, and for our littlest fan, which I thought was adorable, she got the last Mini Rodini Boys Green Game Day novelty little sweatshirt. It sold for $30. I make $24.
So cute.
Adorable. Mini Rodini, phenomenal kids.
Yes.
Next on the 12th was this vintage 70s cream canvas blue floral crochet maxi dress. She had some signs of wear because it is like
A million
60
years
something
old.
years old,
Yeah.
almost. Sold for $64, which might be how many years old she is.
Yeah.
Who knows?
In clothing years, a million.
That's a lot. And I make $51.20. I think Jack found those.
I did.
I think you found them, and then you were like,
I sold a couple of them, but as you guys know, I don't like to like wait on vintage very long. So I've handed some to Ryan. I think I might still have a few more to give you.
I have a top. And then my next on the 12th was this Moschino Fall Winter 15 Halloween Monster midi dress. This was really cute. It had like a little monster hand holding
Oh.
the bag. It was quite cute. Sold for $125.
I
and
I was like, did you go through my closet and sell something of
I
mine?
was like, I've never seen him wear this, so I'm going to put it on Poshmark.
I would have been.
My next and last on the 12th went to the wonderful Miss Jackie, and she said, Ryan, I need those Club Classic corporate shoes that you had in the hall. And I said, yes, ma'am. They were the all black, like,
Club Corporate.
Club Corporate. Is that what I said?
You said classic.
I'm thinking of the Charlie XCX song. I'm very sorry. These were a really nice pair of black leather loafers. They had some fun little snakeskin floral embellishments to them. Great built pair of shoes. She got them for $35. I make $28.
Nice. So my first on the 12th went to Jill. Jill popped in and grabbed the other mug that I had had in my death pile for over 3 years. This one was the same collab, Anthro and Molly Hatch, and this was the Paris Eiffel Tower graphic mug. Sold to her for $28. I get $22.40. So thank you, as per usual, to Jill. Then Melinda popped into, my closet, but kind of ours.
We love Melinda.
So Melinda, being joyfully curated, our actual like real life friend
Real life
from Texas,
human woman friend.
We have visited her. She has visited us.
Yes.
She wanted a couple things, so she got the Madewell Belrose Autumn Plaid Wool like shacket jacket. She also got a velveteen boys, that like football kind of varsity sweater from me.
So
and then she got that like color block woven
leather
bag from you.
So pretty.
Yeah, so she got these for $50 and we will get $40. Thank you so much, Melinda.
Love.
We appreciate it so much. And we miss you.
Yes, we do.
Then I sold this Stork, which is a Bolo brand. Stork two-piece lounge set in sage. It is a maternity brand, and they mainly make kind of like lounge pajama stuff.
Yeah.
Sold for $32. I get $25.60. It doesn't go for like $1 million, but it always sells, and it sells quite quickly. Then I sold this pair of Gucci Nimu Mary Jane patent color block boots. These sold for $200. I get $160. I've had these for a long time. Again, like quite a few years. But they've always had a lot of likes. And so I'm kind of surprised they took so long.
They're cute.
But I'm happy to see them finally find a home.
It's very true.
Then Lisa popped into my closet, and Lisa left a very, very nice message for the two of us as well. And she got the J. Crew Rare 2024 Lace Trim Satin Intimate Dress. I will give this away. This is absolutely a trend from the Trend Report. So Lisa is going to be trendy all fall, all winter, and probably onwards.
I feel like wearing these in the winter, get a little cold out.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't stalk her and look where she lived, so she might live somewhere that doesn't get cold.
You didn't look up Lisa's address and Zillow search the inside of her house?
I did not.
No, we've never.
Sold for $75. I get $60. Thank you so much, Lisa. I will say, if you find this dress, it is a huge bolo. Some people have sold it for like $200. It's a really expensive one as well. It is
$200.
So Lisa is going to be styling.
That's a lot.
Okay, on the 13th, I had 4.
I won. My one and only, and also my last for the week, was this Kate Spade Robbie multicolored beaded dress. This gave Derby. It also gave Club Corporate, because it had like a built-in statement necklace to it.
Yes. Is Tumblr coming back?
It was a safe space for
the
me.
2010s.
It was amazing.
Are they coming?
Sold for $30. I make $24. Obviously, some other Kate Spade pieces can do a lot better. This one was just, she was a little dated.
Dated, but definitely like still cute. Has that person.
Yeah.
That group of people.
I think this went to the Style. If I had to guess, I haven't shipped it yet.
Good for that lady. That was probably a rare piece for her.
It gives Derby.
Yeah.
You know?
My first on the 13th. Here we go again. Free People, lucky you. Paint splatter train tracks. Barrel leg jeans. These were a much more rare, like, colorway.
Train conductor?
Because it's like that pinstripe. It's like the really light blue with the white pinstripes.
Yeah.
These were really cute. They kind of gave a magnolia pearl. And any Free People that, like, leans towards magnolia pearl, I think does really, really, really well. And that's the vibe this gave me. Sold for $93. I get $74.40. I did have these priced higher than the others because they were more rare. I think I did like $115. So this might have just been me sending out like 15% off.
I think the like real magnolia pearl version of that pant is called the miner pant.
Oh yeah, that's her jean style, is the miner.
I cosplay as a coal miner.
Miner 49er.
But like, you're not even, there's no Scooby-Doo. There's no fun teenagers chasing you around.
I literally, if you watch the second channel, I made a Scooby-Doo reference on that video. And now I've made one in this. Obviously, I need to watch that movie. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
We need to watch that movie.
Yeah.
That's what we really got to do.
Then, Mika popped into my closet, and Mika made a bundle of 3 things. She got this Evereve Peyton Jensen blue satin leopard polka dot printed midi skirt.
Oh, that was cute.
A lot, yeah. Okay, so actually, she asked me to list this because I was like a little behind, and so I posted it, and I was like, "Hey, Mika, I just posted it," and some woman offered me like 25 within like a minute, and I was like, sorry.
Hey, girl, you gotta get on this.
No,
Somebody's trying to get it.
I was like, I'm just gonna ignore that for quite a while, unless Mika's like, oh, never mind. Mika also got 2 other items. She got this Universal Standard Meridian zip, the Prime Meridian zip front sweatshirt. And it is hot in this room. I am like dying. Free People autumn sky striped pullover sweater. All together, these sold to Mika for $75, and I get $57.68. I am happy that Mika was able to get this skirt before that thief broke in.
Other woman bought it.
Just kidding. I'm sure she was a nice woman as well.
She just wanted a skirt.
Yeah, then another bundle. Speaking of skirts, I sold this Anthropologie Paige Alamar floral wrap skirt with this Anthropologie Plenty by Tracy Reese rare plaid skirt. So cute. It had this like fall blogger, very like Taylor Swift girl carrying a book.
Yeah.
Model picture or like blogger picture. It was so adorable. Together these sold for $50 and I got $36.72. But like skirts can be tricky, so that was great.
It doesn't love a girl in a book.
Then I sold, speaking of Pirates and Renaissance fests and Free People, there's a lot of like connections. Someone needs to make like the map that like connects each of these items.
There's like a paranormal thing. Not synchron.
The Victorian ghost?
It's like where things are like. I forgot what I.
Thank you. Did you just say thank you to me?
Yeah. What's that called? Where like
Did you say thank you thinking I was gonna edit that out?
Yeah.
No.
It's
good. It's okay. We're okay.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's that called?
This was the Free People throwback corduroy flared sleeve like jacket. This sold for $49. I get $39.20. I've had this for a long time. This was a turnstile find that I paid up for like about $20, and I thought it would go for a lot more. I have like drop the price, but I still think $49 is not that bad. On the 14th, I had none.
I didn't have any either.
And on the 15th, the final day of what sold Sunday, I had 5.
I didn't have any. Woo!
My first sale was another one of those Free Peoples that retailed really high. I'm also realizing how much Free People I sold this week.
You work on
Free People,
peddler.
I was a free person. Free People rare Paris striped forest sweater. This sold for $60. I get $48. This did retail for $368. I think
That's
it was
a lot of dollars for a sweater.
And mine was really weird because mine was like the sample version. The like little OB tag on the side was like this big like receipt paper that someone hand wrote everything on. But it was exactly like the real one. So it must have passed.
So it did go into production.
But yeah, I don't know. That's great.
How do you get that?
I don't know. Then I sold this Bowden 2024 Estella Jacquard trumpet dress.
This is cute.
I assume that means trumpet skirt. Sold for $34. I get $27.20. That was a good like fall color. Good like school bus color.
Good school
teacher
bus
color. Then I sold this Calzedonia brown ruched bikini bottom. This sold for $15. I get $12. I just need to stop picking up swim. Like I need to stop.
Just give it to me.
I just need to stop. This was an expensive brand, but like I don't even want to waste my time for $15.
No.
Like then Pistola. You thought you wouldn't hear her name this week, but here she is. Pistola Cassie high rise straight jeans. These sold for $70 and I get $56. Those are super cute, just like classic ones. They were new with tags with an anthro tag on them. Anthropology Dolce Vita studded leather Mary Jane ballet flats.
These were very cute.
Sold for $35. I get $28. Kulim handed me those in the bins. I was like,
love
bless
a
you.
Kulim moment.
Bless
She's a
you,
joy.
Kulim. Yes. So my Poshmark gross for this week was $1,746, which is great.
Mine was $406, which is a lot of erasers.
And my Poshmark net was $1,396.80.
Mine was $324.80.
And that was fantastic. Again, the Free People really came through. I think now we're in the era where people are definitely starting to back to school shop for clothes and like college clothing and all that. Like
all the
people
things.
are moving into the dorms. They're seeing things on other kids. They're like, ooh, I want that. I want to get a good pair of bare leg jeans. I didn't realize they look so good or something like that. So I think
coincidences. That's what I've been trying to think of, is like little coincidences.
what a coincidence that you thought of it before we turned the camera off.
Never doubt this mind. You know, it's a steel trap.
I doubt it. 24/7. Anyways, that is all that we have for you guys today. We were supposed to be keeping this short, sweet, and to the point.
And we did
and
neither.
It was
we did not.
long, bitter,
and
all over the place.
There was no central theme at all.
So, I will see you guys on Tuesday for a bins haul, a good one. And we will see you on Thursday for the fall 2025 Trend Report. Okay.
I haven't had enough Diet
We
Coke
will
today.
see you when you choose to see us next.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.